know you can be married and still be alone? Yes, some people are married to a partner, but they are alone in that marriage. So, hi guys, my name is Equire Happiness. Today, we'll be discussing about 5 signs to know if your marriage is still alive or dead or is about dying. So, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, share, and follow, and also drop your comments on the comment section below. So let's go. Number 1 is you talk a lot, like you voice out what you want, but it falls on deaf ground. Now let me explain. You talk about your fears to your partner, you talk about your dreams, you talk about your worries, but it falls on a deaf ground. Like responses becomes defensive, dismissive, just name it. And instead of communication, it sounds more of announcement and argument. Now in such situation, you notice that there is communication, like the both of you communicate, but the connection between you as a husband and wife is gone. There is no longer connection, but there is communication, and the communication is not even effective, dismissive, defensive, and all that. So that is number 1 sign. Number 2, your joy becomes an option. It no longer matters in that marriage. Let me explain. Now, in a marriage where 2 individuals are in love and they agree, they communicate well, each other's joy become what? The husband's joy becomes the wife's joy, and the wife's joy becomes the husband's joy. But in a situation where the marriage is already dead or shrinking, you see that the woman's happiness no longer matters and the man's happiness no longer matters. They treat each other's joy as an option or excessive or even inconvenient. It becomes inconvenient to them. You understand? And you notice that the love that once protected you is not the one giving you anger, pain, just like that. That is number 2 sign. 3 is affections feels more of a choice, like intimacy becomes scheduled or forced or even transactional. You understand? Just like that, that warm embrace you both feel is no longer there. There's no longer spontaneous flow between you guys. You understand? Desires, like either the man or the woman's desire becomes replaced duty or maybe with someone else, like that. You understand? And you can tell as a woman, and you can also tell as a man, because your body knows it even before your mind admits it. That is the 3rd sign. Number 4 sign is you are still the only person trying in that marriage. Now let me explain why I say that. Now in such situation, you see that you be the first person to initiate conversations, an apology. You be the first person to even say let's pray, and you still be the person to still hope that things will change. You still be the person adjusting to situation, while the other person just settled into silence, comfort, or even emotional distance from you and enjoying his or herself somewhere else. And you see, once it's like that, effort becomes what? One-sided, and marriage cannot survive on one sacrifice of one soul alone. It takes 2 to agree. So if you are the only one doing the sacrifice and the other person just settled into all that, is already dead. Then the last sign, the 5th sign to know if your marriage is still alive or dead or still, is you feel lonely. You feel more lonely with them than without them. Now let me explain. When they are with you, you feel more lonely because their presence does not bring peace to you. Instead, it brings heaviness. It makes you feel invisible. It makes you feel misunderstood or even emotionally abandoned, even when they are beside you. Now, You should know that once it comes to this, in marriage, once companionship has been replaced with coexistence, it is finished. You should know that loneliness in marriage is louder than loneliness outside marriage. Marriage is only alive when two individuals involved choose each other daily. Now, when one person inside that marriage becomes the only one doing the choosing, the forgiving, the hoping, the loving, and the holding on, then that person is no longer in a marriage, but instead, that person is in an emotional solitude. You are no longer in a partnership, but emotional solitude. Now, my advice will be, if you are or if you have observed all these things I have said in your marriage, my advice is this. One, speak clearly once, not endlessly. Observe actions, not promises. Do not set yourself on fire to keep marriage warm. Love is a mutual effort, not a marathon. So, do not commit suicide because of marriage. Do not take the wrong step because of marriage. And the best advice I will have for you right now, aside what I have said so far, is hold on to God tightly. He is the Holy One that can truly lead you and give you victory in all your battles. So, my name remains Ekure Happiness. And if you love this video, if I made sense, you like it, do not forget to subscribe, share, and follow, okay? And just your thumbs up will give me that morale, to keep giving you more information. Because after all, information, ideas rules the world. So, bye for now. See you in my next video. Bye.